Hey folks, Robbie Payne with Chrome Unboxed, and today we're taking a look at Acer's booth actually over at the Hard Rock Hotel, the Acer Chromebook 11. Now this is their latest entry. It is a entry-level device per se. It is running an Apollo Lake processor. It will come in the dual and quad core variants, 4 gigs of RAM. This one has 16 gigs of internal storage. You look at an IPS display, 1366 by 768, 11.6 inches across. But what we're really looking at here, Acer's been doing this for a little while, making kind of entry-level Chromebooks, but this one actually looks a lot different than the ones that have come in the past. And so I'm gonna kind of tilt this thing closed and so you can kind of see, I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but this is a really cool textured finish. It is plastic, but it kind of maintains that almost metallic looking feel. And the same goes for the inside parts. This is kind of a textured finish, and it just gives the Chromebook overall an interesting aesthetic appeal. Across the keyboard, we've got actually a little bit of extra travel, and you can see Acer's actually kind of touting that here. The travel on the keyboard feels pretty good. It's not the clickiest keyboard I've ever felt in my life, but the travel's really good. The keys are nicely spaced. I would assume this would be a pretty comfortable typing experience. You've got an IPS panel here, not the brightest thing I've ever seen, probably 200 to 250 nits, coming in pretty close to something like the Chromebook Spin 11. So it's going to be very serviceable, but it's also a touch screen, so you can actually interact with touch on here with no problems whatsoever. The trackpad actually, just on first blush, feels actually really good. It's very, very large for an 11.6 inch device. The travel's nice and smooth. It feels very responsive, and the click mechanism is really good across the board too. So. Kind of impressive actually. Overall, just the device's feel, it's really, really light. We'll take a look around the sides here. You got a USB-C on both sides actually, and then you've got a USB-A on both sides, which is kind of cool. And then we've got the micro SD card slot. So the USB-Cs can be used for charging and or extending the display. We've got bottom firing speakers and just some feet along the bottom. And it's like I said before, this is an Apollo Lake device. So you're not talking about the fastest device in the world. It's not gonna blow anybody's doors off, but we ran some Octane scores on it and we're getting 11.5 to 12,000. So it looks like it's gonna perform pretty well. And again, this is an entry-level Chromebook, so we're not trying to get the highest specs possible. Instead, this device actually has something for students or younger kids maybe in your family that might have this device. It's got some appeal from an aesthetic point of view, and so it's pretty cool what Acer's doing with this device. Hopefully we'll get one in for review down the road, but for now, that's our first look at the Chromebook 11 in 2018 at CES. If you liked it, guys, hit that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and until next time, we'll see you.